drumming my pain with her fingers, singing my life with her words, killing me softly with her song, killing me softly with her song, telling my whole life with her words, killing me softly with her song. She wants to sing. Ballads of crumble love lost in between dark spaces of piano keys. Jazz note melody of vexed tears soaked into trembling walls of echoed shouts. Her mouth smooth around syllables of alto soul, open wound of bleeding rhythm. Sounds caressed from cramped corners of inner chaos, afraid of everything but this mic. She wants to sing. Hands span hips made to swirl, slow churn like butter. Keeping beat with the lace unraveled from between lips, offering bass beats dripped in chocolate. Blues fusion, dirty, beautiful with grief as she stirs and pours. She wants to sing. Crescendo hymns of deceit disguised as decency coat her ears like honey. Heart trapped between cymbals clinging to the vibration, proof that she can still feel. Violin strings bind her at night, taking center stage, solo remnants of stolen glory. She wants to sing. Cement corners of dead-end streets and broken heart boulevards hum and strum in the background. Blended tears of black melt like wax. Low-pitched harmony rise and well to a pulsating throb. Reach to the heavens, open and swallow her song. Hello, Berkeley. My name is Timmons, and tonight I would like to speak to you about broken resolutions and shitty self-promises. So let's see what I have to say about that. I sigh and stare at my familiar reflection in the bathroom mirror, wondering when the things that promised they would change actually would. Smoke from incense dipped in sin dance and curl in the air like gypsy ghosts, and I wonder what it would feel like to dissolve like that from the inside out. Jagged fragments of broken resolve and restraint lie scattered on the cold tile, beaming back at me in shame and guilt. Ash collects in the pit of my stomach as my sanity burns to the ground. White flames strike poses in between toppled teardrops falling from stardust eyes, and I realize that I don't remember how it feels not to cry. Have you ever touched the sky on the wing of a prayer and fought for the right to stay there? Fingernails brittle from clawing to the top, but the bottom still scrapes the soles of my feet. Battle blood splatters white walls and bullet wounds fester over. If love is a battlefield, then your words are grenades and I harden to soften the blow. You think I would know how to put one foot in front of the other and leave the trouble behind me, but you, my love, you are a drug. Not that petty shit that we roll in papers and puff, puff, pass to the right in steady rotation. No, you flow through a needle, puncturing veins, littering my bloodstream with toxins only produced with the right mixture of love, lust, and self-loathing. This mirror in front of me tells a story of last night, an X-rated fairy tale of sorts. Me in the margins, fingered as you turn me over and read me like a novel. Please, don't stop. Don't put me down. Use me for what you will. Lips gently cradle, but your fingers lace loosely and I slip through the cracks. Slip from the back where your breath unravels my skin. You touch, but you leave no trace. Pleasure is cruelty given in pace, and I open like a lotus flower, teased by the tip of your tongue. Slow drip of sugar cane makes its way down my thighs, and you smile that smile because you think you know what's yours. You linger in my pores, and I hate this poison, but I must admit it feels so, so good. My breath on your neck woke you at 2:27, and I kissed a medley down your spine. Just enough to forget the hollow crest I bashed through your chest when I said I couldn't love you for one more day without dying. I got up this morning with regret caressing my face as I stroked the velvet underbelly of our love with my tongue, and the familiar taste of bitterness consumed me. You kissed me like plaster, only drier, and I couldn't help but wonder if this is what happily never after feels like. Can you see the change in someone when you're standing so close, or does it take a mile of indifference to perceive it? You looked at me with forfeit in your eyes as that demon on your shoulder grinned and bared its fangs, and I know that you know that it's time to let go. But, what does that mean? What does it mean to promise yourself that things will be different tomorrow, or okay, maybe next week, because we still have that one last date planned, and I don't want to just dip out on the last date because that's hella rude. And y'all know I like being rude, so what do you do? What do you do? All these pieces of me on the floor. Resolutions broken, promises splintered, ill fate and fallacies lining my path. And then there's this damn mirror. The last time I stepped into my mirror, I didn't like what I saw when I looked back. Nothing but chaos and cheap defeat in between the lines. Life between smudged glass made it hard to see that I really wasn't living at all. One of my more bubbly writer friends said that her mirror view was like watching unicorns blow bubbles on ice skate in heaven. She was just that fucking happy. That's the kind of happiness that I want. But that's not what I got. Peering back into life as a bystander shattered my understanding of what I thought I knew. Jaded scraps of concept, misconstrued joy, filthy satisfaction, and hypocrisy pierced my flesh, and I no longer feel comfortable belonging to what I call home. I want to be other. No one from the outside understands why anyone would dare be foreign on purpose until you step into your mirror and see yourself crystal clear. So now I look and I see that this wasn't meant to be easy. It wasn't meant to be simple. It wasn't meant to be acceptable. It wasn't meant to be delicate. It wasn't meant to be painless. It wasn't even meant to be reciprocal. It wasn't meant to be complete. It wasn't meant to be anything but what it is supposed to be, which means you, my dear, aren't meant to be any good for me. This is how it feels to be window paned. Trapped in a box of transparency, glass fragility, cold to the touch. You ask me what I know, and I say not much, but I know better than to dust these broken resolutions under the rug because my mama didn't raise no fool. I know when you walk on glass, you won't make it very far. When you play with fire, expect to get burned. And when you attempt to hide your tragic mistakes in the dark, someone, when you least desire it, will eventually meet you at your doorstep with a book of matches. Thank you. Oh.